sure how to start off this video. So Jericho and I have been trying for baby number 3, and I'm kind of confused on if I'm pregnant or not. I took one last Friday and I had a very faint positive, and then I took 2 Friday night. I had a faint positive and a negative. I took one Saturday morning, faint positive. Saturday night, negative. Sunday morning, negative. I didn't test on Monday just to see, because usually they tell you to wait because your HCG levels will double every 48 hours, I think it is. So I wanted to wait. I was gonna try my hardest to wait until Thursday, but if you've ever been pregnant or you're trying to get pregnant, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I just can't, I don't know, I just can't sit and wait. So I got a test yesterday and I took it and it came back kind of weird. When I took it yesterday, there was a very thin line, but then the rest of where it should have like extended to, there was nothing there. So it just kind of was weird. So then I waited till last night and I tested again, and that was the same type of reaction. Very thin line, nothing. Then I tested this morning, and I don't know if it was a line or if I'm just seeing things. Because it wasn't like really dark. But at this point, if I got a positive Friday morning, and I was still pregnant, it should be getting darker. It shouldn't be getting lighter, or it shouldn't be questionable. And it is. And the only way I'm gonna know is when I go to the doctor's tomorrow, which I don't know if they're gonna make me do a urine sample or if they're just gonna draw my blood, which I really hope they just draw my blood, because it is the only way you can detect like super early on if you're pregnant or not. Like, it's very rare to get a false positive, and the fact that I had 3 tests that had very faint lines is just kind of like, if I was gonna get a false positive, it would probably, I would assume, only be on 1 test. I'm just at a loss for words. I'm confused. I'm a little sad. Like, if I'm not pregnant right now, then that's okay. Like, I understand that God has a plan for everything. You know, we receive the things in the time, at the time that we need them. And if it's not time for us to have a baby, as badly as both of us want one, if it's not time for us to have a baby, then that's okay. He knows when we need that baby, or when the best time for us to have the baby is. So I realize that if we're not pregnant, then obviously there's a reason for it. The part that just hurts me or bothers me the most is getting excited. So it is kind of a little devastating to, you know, expect to be parents again, and then it's just not working out. And it hurts. So, you know, I will go to this doctor's appointment and I will hopefully find out the answers. But even if I'm not, like I said, it's okay. I mean, I will be devastated just because, like, I was expecting it, I was preparing for it. But it'll be okay in the long run, because God knows when we need our baby. It just makes me sad because I feel like we can't catch a break when it comes to getting pregnant. I feel like we try and we get excited and we tell our friends and we tell some of our family members, and then it kind of just gets pulled away. So I really hope that that is not the case. I hope that maybe just testing too early, or I'm doing something wrong with the test that they're kind of being weird, because I don't want to have another loss under our belt, because that's hard. I mean, I've learned to live without our babies, but it is hard. I think about them, and I think about where we would have been the beginning of August, because that's when we were expecting our first baby. And I think about, what our baby would look like, and how crazy life would be. And I'm sure that those same reactions will come in November, whenever it was supposed to be our due date then. November 15th was when we were supposed to have the second baby. So I'm sure those reactions and emotions will come again. And whenever I do sit down and think about it, I do cry. And I do feel that pain. But we'll find out. Hopefully I'll get some for sure answers on what's going on. So I wanted to get on here and update you guys on the whole situation. Basically, when I went to the doctors, I had to take a pregnancy test, and then they drew my blood, and the pregnancy test came back negative. And then they called me Friday yesterday, and they told me that the HCG levels were 0, which means I wasn't pregnant. So they referred me to a woman's view, because there's OBGs there, and they just said that it doesn't hurt to ask questions. They may not do anything, and the only reason why we are gonna go ahead and go, and that they referred me, was because with the fact that it's almost been a year since we got pregnant. That classifies as like trying for a year to get pregnant, and they said that even though there are only 2 and Medicaid will only pay for testing once you've had your 3rd miscarriage, they considered me high risk for pregnancy. So they want to go ahead and refer me to an OBG, just because, like, with the fact that we are trying to have kids, they obviously don't want me to have to go through that pain of being pregnant and losing a baby again. But I am very happy that it wasn't a miscarriage. For some reason my period just hasn't started, and they can't tell me why. I had 3 faint positive pregnancy tests. They're not really sure why they came back like that. I'd rather not be pregnant than lose a baby again. I mean, I'd rather be pregnant and carry full term, but if it came down to not being pregnant or being pregnant and losing your baby, I'd rather not do it. So we will kind of go through that process of having them see me, and we'll see what they say. We want one, and it's gonna happen. Whether we get pregnant or whether we adopt, we're gonna be parents to a baby. So Jericho and I talked about it, and like if it comes down to it and we can't have kids, then we will go that route, which we would go that route anyways in the future, just because we both feel very passionate about fostering children to give them a better home, and eventually fostering to adopt. That's something that we are both have a heart for. So I just wanted to update you guys. Everything is good. We will see. It is in God's hands, so whenever it happens, it happens. I'm just very thankful that we're not losing another baby. That does make me happy. So it'll happen one day. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and I will be posting future videos about you know, kind of our journey with this and where this takes us. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.